okay. You will be able to review it without fear or pain, for your soul has already survived. What's going on, Chris?
It's distraction.
Distraction?
Destruction.
Destruction? What type of destruction? Atlantis. Take a deep breath. That's right. It's perfectly safe. You're not reliving it. You're just reviewing it. On the count of 3, I'm going to tap on your forehead. I will ask a question. You will answer without thinking. 1, 2, 3. Are you male or female?
Feel.
Good. About how old do you feel you are?
27.
You're approximately 27 years old. You are a female. Are you married, single, widowed, or divorced?
Single.
Single. You're a single woman.
Priestess.
You're a princess.
Priestess.
A priestess. You are a priestess. Wonderful. Tell me about it. Without fear or pain, your soul has survived.
I need my people to be hurt, to be destroyed.
The people are going to be destroyed?
I led them.
You let them?
I led them.
You led them into destruction?
I didn't know it.
You didn't know it, so you didn't do it intentionally.
No.
Okay, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. It's okay. It's okay. All those souls have survived.
They hurt.
They hurt?
I feel their hurt.
You feel their hurt, but their soul has survived. Take a deep breath. You were a priestess. How did you lead the people into destruction?
Listening to the elders, and I believed, and
You were guided and you believed those who guided you.
Yes.
What were you instructed to do? Move back.
Yes, worship.
Take a deep breath and just move back to the time where the instructions were given. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Where are you?
I'm in a council.
You're in a council.
And there are several priests and priestesses.
Several priests and priestesses.
Yes.
And
we are listening.
You are listening. You are
to a council of elders.
A council of elders. And what are they advising or guiding you to do?
My mind is mixed.
Okay.
Because what I hear, I do not believe in my heart.
You do not believe in your heart what you hear.
Right. And
do you express that to the elders?
No.
Do you express it to anyone else afterwards?
No.
No, you keep it to yourself.
Yes.
Do you obey the elders?
Yes.
Yes. Take a deep breath. What are they asking you to do?
To ask the people to worship them and follow them.
To worship them and follow them.
And to hear their words.
And to hear their words.
And to follow their words.
And to follow their words. Take a deep breath. So move forward now, please, without fear or pain. Move forward to a time when you are leading the people to listen to the word of the elders and to follow their words and to worship them.
I have difficulty for those that I am leading ask the questions that are in my heart, and I cannot answer them with my truth.
You cannot answer them with your truth. What holds you back from answering with your truth?
Fear of the elders.
Fear of the elders.
And fear that I do not know what is right.
and fear that you do not know what is right.
Yes.
You trust the elders more than you trust your own intuition.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Take a deep breath. Move forward now to that time, the destruction. What happens without fear or pain? Tell me, what happens?
Everything is shaking and falling apart.
Everything is shaking and falling apart. Is it the universe?
No, it is the structure we're in.
The structure that you're in.
Yes.
What is causing the shaking?
The earth.
The earth? Is it an earthquake?
It also feels external too.
Something is causing this particular place where you are at. Is it a building?
It's like a temple.
It's a temple. There are people inside this temple.
And they're all around.
And all around. So the earth is shaking under this temple.
Yes, and it's like something's hitting it from external too.
Something might be hitting it externally.
Like meteors.
Like meteors, okay. Take a deep breath. On the count of 3, I'm going to tap on your forehead and ask the question. You will know. 1, 2, 3. What is hitting it externally?
Meteors.
Yes, meteors. Are these meteors hitting anywhere else or just this building?
Oh, they're all over.
They're all over.
Yeah.
Is this the destruction of Atlantis, the complete destruction of Atlantis?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not your teaching that has caused the destruction.
No.
No. Atlantis.
No.
The entire Atlantis is destructed.
Yeah.
Has been. It's gone.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. Take a very deep breath. You're in the temple. There is shaking. What else is going on?
Everyone's running all over the place.
Everyone is running.
The elders are running.
The elders are running. Where are you?
Waiting to be taken.
Waiting to be taken where?
To cross over.
To cross over. You believe that you will be crossing over?
Oh, yeah.
You know this.
Yeah.
Do you have family?
No, they've gone before.
They've gone before. Are you alone in the temple now?
Where I'm standing, yes.
Where you're standing. Is anyone standing near you, or there? Is anyone there for you?
I've climbed some stairs and I'm in a place where only a few can be, and I am by myself.
Okay, you are by yourself. Why did you climb those stairs? Why did you go to this particular place?
Because I just knew I needed to be there. It was in my heart.
It was in your heart to be there.
Yes.
Take a deep breath. You know that this is the last place where you will be during this particular lifetime.
Yes.
Without fear or pain, I would like you to see yourself taking the last breath during that lifetime and allowing the soul to depart the body without fear or pain, for your soul has already survived. It's happened. The soul is free.
Yes.
Where is it in relation to the body?
It is. It's catapulted up to this beautiful energy.
Beautiful energy. Okay.
Yeah.
Go there. Allow the soul to move into this beautiful energy.
There's a sense of love and welcoming.
A sense of love and welcoming.
For many.
From many?
From many, yeah.
Yes. Do you recognize these souls?
Yeah.
Yes? Who are they to you?
One is my soul twin.
Your soul twin. What about the others who departed at the same time as you? Are their souls there in that same vicinity?
Yeah, they seem to be clustered in different areas with different entities around them.
Okay. They're all finding their space, the energy.
Yeah.
Okay. Take a deep breath. Good. Now I want you to move forward, please. I want you to move forward until you find the elders. I want you to find the elders. On the count of 3, I'm going to tap on your forehead. When I do, you will be with the elders on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Do you see them?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to be asking the elders questions. They do not speak. They communicate telepathically or in abstract form. You will understand what they are communicating. When I tap on your forehead, you will tell me what they are communicating to you. Take a look at them. Take a very close look at them. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What was your purpose during that lifetime? 1,
To believe
3. To believe
in myself.
in yourself.
To follow what is in my heart.
To follow what is in your heart.
To stand up to that which isn't in my heart.
To stand up to that which is not in your heart.
Yes.
Did you accomplish that on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
No.
No? What did that do for your spiritual growth?
Sent me backwards.
It set you backwards? Take a deep breath. Did you have opportunities to accomplish your purpose?
Yes.
You did, but you failed.
Yes.
What caused the failure?
Fear to speak.
Fear. Fear of those that you thought were in authority and probably knew more than you.
That's what I was taught were smarter than me.
Those you were taught were smarter than you.
Yes.
Okay. Take a deep breath. What else do the elders communicate that is important for you to know about that lifetime? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I was compassionate.
You were compassionate, yes.
Loving.
Loving. Will you have the opportunity in a future lifetime to accomplish that purpose? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Yes or no? In a moment, I will count from 1 to 3. At the count of 3, you will emerge fully awake, alert, remembering everything that just transpired. 1. Slowly returning. 2. Recall the situation in the room. 3. At a pace that is comfortable for you, slowly open your eyes and be filled with peace, love, and joy. Take a look at me. The fear is gone. The block is gone. You are able to move into your authentic self and do the work that you were meant to do, that you desire to do.
It wasn't my fault.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't your fault. You were doing what you were taught to do.
It wasn't their fault either.
No, they didn't know any better.
No.
It's all about learning.
Thank you.
How was that?
Oh, it's incredible. It's always incredible when you're in the in-between.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
There's so much love there.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
would you like to tell our audience that?
when you're in between lives, there's this incredible love. And it surrounds you and it lifts doubts, worries. And it's as though 1,000 entities, their souls are wrapping you in the deepest unconditional love you've ever felt. It helps you feel who you really are. And it's so filled with grace and warmth and beauty.
Would you like to share with us how this session has helped you in your quest?
It took me to where I found my source of fear, and something I've fought my whole life with in this lifetime is that I tend to believe in other people over than what my heart has. And I've
Yes.
been learning that lesson, and I've been getting better about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But now I feel like I can follow it from grace, no excuses,
Yes.
no awestruck with, oh, I really felt that.
Always trust your intuition.
Yes. And first I had to listen.
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn to listen to the intuition, to be quiet. And now it's a real strong feeling within me, and I know not to ignore it. If I ignore it, I get a kick in the petard from our Creator that says, But I think there'll be a lot less kicks now. I think that I feel there's a wholeness.
Yes.
There's a wholeness to me.
Mm-hmm.
And in that wholeness, I can deliver my messages in grace instead of, I had this happen.
Mm-hmm.
I can just say, and it will be heard.
How wonderful.
And when I say from grace, it will be heard.
How wonderful to come into your authentic self, into your space,
Right.
and to feel whole.
I was afraid of it being this powerful, overpowering to other people, but it doesn't have to be. It's the grace.
Yes, it doesn't have to
And
be.
that's the biggest awareness right now, from grace.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you will do very well. People who cross your path will be very, very fortunate.
Thanks. Well, I'm fortunate to cross your path.
Thank you.
So how vivid were the visuals?
For me, very vivid. In the point of I was on actually feeling without the pain, but I was walking. I I think the thing I still felt was the agony of causing pain. That I felt in my soul. It was still there, and it really needed to be cleansed for me to move on. So I think that's why I saw it, is because it was there. It needed to be released. The other thing I felt was very beautiful.
What was the temple like?
Stone. And the steps I climbed, there was some rock, and then, but it was almost like it was a, you know how you climb up and then there's a place to look out over a room, and that's what I was doing, was climbing up to the top spot. It's as though that's where I could best, nothing in my way to climbing to the top. I cannot tell you with the exact structure. It's the feeling of rock, not the color, the feeling of the solidness, but also the feeling of going in the council, being one of, that was the first time I had awareness that I was one of many, and that there was the elders here, and that, you know, we were here. But feeling that sisterhood, and it felt very much like I had been an orphan, was taken in, or that was my destiny in that life or whatever, but I had felt no sense of family.
Yes, you had indicated that your family had gone before you.
Yeah. Yeah, and so that made sense with that.
You may have, it's possible that you were orphaned in that lifetime.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was as though it was meant to be, and that's, I felt very much that where I was I was comfortable with, other than not being able to speak up, but that it was a place of honor.
Yes. Yes, if you were a priestess, it was a place of honor.
Right. There's like, it's like you're working your way up. For me, hypnotherapy means healing, and deep healing. 25 years ago, I had my first experience with hypnotherapy. Our counselor took me back to a prior life where I was betrayed by an entity in that life, who was the entity who betrayed me in this life. I decided I didn't want to have that lesson anymore, and from that point I was able to forgive the entity that betrayed me horrifically in this life and move on, also forgive myself. Forward 25 years later, I have my next two experiences, and I was having an issue with clutter, and no matter what I did, I seemed to, no matter how much I straightened up, it came back. So I realized it was an issue much deeper than what I was going, that I needed to touch into something, maybe even from another life or somewhere deep in me that was hidden. My first session, going in for clutter, we found out that I still had some issues, much to her wonderful intuition, that I still had some few grief issues left with the loss of my mother 4 years ago. We cleared those up, and it allowed me to do things and open up and move on much beyond that, and understand that the guilt feelings I had, feeling that my grandmother was around instead of my mother, to realize that that is who's around and who is my nurturer. And now I can lovingly embrace it. That just released. And I was almost in tears, and I left the office, and going home I had a tremendous anger that was released, and I really felt all this energy moving out of my body, proclaiming it was that the clutter was not mine. It moved out, and now I'm just wonderfully have someone helping me. We're moving along, but the freedom within me, and it permeates to other areas in my life. I will use hypnotherapy again, possibly to find my next step and path where I'm going with healing. But now it's amazing because it permeates to my whole family around me. And I'm very grateful for the experience with hypnotherapy. It moves me in the right direction. Each time in my life I've used it, it's been not just a small healing, they've been large. And so I'm deeply grateful for hypnotherapy.
Well, that